All right, we are live. The It's a Pandemic Social Distancing Planet Training Center live streaming show every Saturday at 5 p.m. EST. And joining me today is special guest co-host, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Devon.
Hey, everybody. Howdy.
Applause. Listen to that thunderous applause. Devon, if you could hear it, you would be like, oh, wow, that's really nice. But unfortunately, the world of video, no one can hear your applause.
I just want to say up front that if you are in a small gathering, up to 10 people, it better be just to watch this show. Any other excuse, you are missing out on some important improv discussion.
That is very solid advice. You may also notice that over to the right-hand side of the screen, there is a significant portion of that screen that is just empty. And I think that we, the person that was advertised to join us for the show today, his name is Alex Raskov, and he still is not called in, even though I have been messaging with him. He's apparently in another chat with a group of people working on a thing to submit to Digibits, which is going on at Go Comedy. They're sweeting a film, so.
Digibits. What could that be short for? Digital bits?
Digital dialectic?
Diglet. Couldn't tell you.
Digalactic.
Diegetic.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But diegetic dehumanist. I'm going to put you on the other side of the screen now, Devon, so it feels more balanced. It was driving me a little bit crazy.
Sure.
Oh, but now you're too high up, because look at those bricks. They're just not lining up properly.
Listen, I'm not here to tolerate asymmetry. All right?
Good.
This isn't a Frank Gehry building.
I hate it's asymmetrical things. Asymmetrical warfare, asymmetrical board games.
If you're going to set a door in a house, 1/3 into it, it looks unbalanced to me.
Yeah, exactly. Everything must be symmetrical. So that's where we're starting today, with everything being asymmetrical. Oh, did you bring the, let's see. Oh, Alex said he is available now for chat. So why don't you call in, Alex, if you're watching. I'll bring up the live chat. Haven't used Skype in years, LOL. So he is on the way. Alex, you should just be able to call my Skype contact, and I will put you right into the show like magic. So all you have to do is call me, and I will just pop you right into the show. I don't know if he's even watching though, so I'm not sure, Devon.
Now, the difference between Skype and Zoom is that with Zoom, you can zoom in, and no other functions have that. No other chat programs allow you to zoom.
Are you asking that or saying that?
Yeah, that's a question, right?
I'm going to go ahead and say no to that question as an answer to that question.
Maybe it's called Zoom because it's like zoom, like the car.
I think that's probably closer to the truth.
That's what I thought.
Probably a lot more like it.
Half of a car advertisement.
Yeah, laziness. It's just laziness is the name of Zoom. Here is Alex. Let's see here. I'm answering his call. He is not in the show yet because I have to. Put him. Oh, there he is. I can see his face on the other screen.
I was like, I'll just video call you, and then.
You were like that? I think I was the one that said, "Hey, Alex, just video call me."
Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't used Skype in a while.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's get your beautiful face into the show here. And no, you don't have to do anything, Alex. Don't worry about it.
Oh, cool.
Just be beautiful in your normal way.
Oh, okay. There we go. We'll do that.
I'm going to make it so that you're over the top of us for a little bit there. Devon is frozen, or what happened to Devon?
I don't know. I've learned not to don't schedule things right before things like this, especially when you're filming something. Don't. I'm never doing that again. That was a bad idea. I was like, I'm gonna be ambitious. I'm gonna do like back-to-back things, and I'm like, this is
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, I'm a lazy guy, so.
Hey, Alex, why do you think Devon's holding his face like that for so long?
I actually don't see Devon.
No. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't merge the calls. It's my fault, I think. Let's see here. Let's do this. I will add Devon back into the call.
I blurred my background.
I know. I like it. Your face is shockingly clear.
So it's in the settings. It's really easy. It's a easy setting to enable.
Oh crap! I wonder if Devon thinks that he's still in the show because of my screw up.
I also I have a light. I just use a light here. I have this light, desk light. It's kind of like gives me like.
But Devon doesn't have his name in the Skype either. It's just a live CID name. Add contact. Added to contacts. Why can't I just get?
I would I don't know. If everyone has a Gmail, I would suggest like Google Meet maybe.
Well, there's a problem with the way that the open broadcast software interacts with some of the video stuff.
Oh, okay, I see. Skype is the best.
Yes, well for now. I think there's other things that are probably better, but I just haven't put the time in to do it really.
Makes sense. Yeah, just keep what you know.
Why can't I copy paste Devon's crazy long name?
I could try. Is it in the chat?
No.
Okay.
It's not. His Skype name is like... Okay, wait. Here we go. I found a way to copy paste it.
Oh, good. Oh, that guy died. The copy paste guy died.
The copy paste guy died?
Yeah, the inventor of copy paste died. Oh, wait. Maybe that was an old article, but I remember seeing on Facebook he died.
I can't wait to get Devon to chime in on this as soon as we get him back.
Get me. I spilled orange juice on my mechanical keyboard.
I heard about that.
It doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't work anymore?
I bought a new one already, but it's going to be here Sunday.
Okay, so you got to tell me about what is the benefit of the mechanical keyboard that you got.
It's just a Corsair. I bought a nice one, the upper version of the one I had. Okay. It's blue. Yeah. It's really nice. Good for typing.
Now everyone disappeared thanks to Skype. Hey, Devon, are you back? Oh, there you are.
Oh, I'm big time back, baby. I'm here to talk copy paste.
All right. Perfect.
He's dead, by the way, the inventor.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
It's too bad Elmer from Elmer's Glue, the inventor of paste, died.
Oh no. Really? That cow?
Yeah.
You see on all of
I like that paste. I like to put it on my fingers and kind of rub it. And got dry.
Two brothers, Michael Copy and Elmer Glue. Copy and paste.
God, they both died?
Yeah, tragic.
Really tragic.
I'm going to rub some glue on my hands and make it dry and then rub it off.
Get that little gray balls of glue.
Yeah, just like that kind of, it felt good. It was like, oh.
When I was a kid...
A children's exfoliator is basically what that is.
That's what it's used for a lot, too. When I was a kid, I had a teacher tell me that that was atoms. That when you rub the glue off of your hands, all those tiny little dots, those are atoms, Michael. Somebody told me that as a kid, like my second grade teacher or something. And so my literal interpretation of it for years was that's what atoms are, is just the glue ball stuff.
I mean, in one way that is not correct. It's just not. I mean, that is correct. It's just not complete.
Exactly.
The show started, by the way?
The show is... Yeah, you're on...
We're rocking and rolling.
Good. All right. I just want to be sure.
This is the show, Alex. This is the show.
Great. I'm glad.
We're on Glue Chat.
Glue Chat.
Like the Dev.
All your glue-related questions, we're happy to discuss them over here. We got Graham Leslie in the chat.
Check out the chat.
Yeah, because the NDI source... Here's the problem, JR, is that NDI source, when you add in a new source in the... Devon, why did your window get so small? There you go. Way back. When you add in a new source, it duplicates the audio, so it does not give each person in Skype their own audio. Just some fun tech tips coming at you from the
We're here talking tech
live stream
with
show, Planet
Raskin, Mike, and Dev.
Good. I love tech. I don't know anything about it, but I do like it. It's
You
good.
like tech,
I'm
but
glad.
you don't know anything about it?
No, I have very little knowledge of tech.
What do you
Well,
do
here's
for
a question
living
for you
again?
guys. Do you guys think technology's come as far as it's going to come?
Yes, I think that we're done developing tech. It's not gonna,
the internet is over. It's just like Twitter and Facebook, and then like Instagram, and then like it's all owned by like 2 people. So
its fans killed it. It had a toxic internet had a toxic fan base, and it just destroyed it. You know.
Yeah.
It's just, I remember
Internet 2.0 really jumped.
Remember
really
when they
the
were like, they were like, you have to use use an anonymous name. Like YouTube would be like, you gotta use an anonymous name, and then they were like, no, use your real name, please. We need your real name. Make sure it's real.
Make sure it's real, because then we can have consequences for your racist comments, Alex.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Anything
that's
after
exactly
Usenet
right.
groups for me was just kind of the end.
Did you ever seriously use Usenet?
Very briefly and very little. I was like very young, but very nascent internet, but I was very excited about that.
That was one of the very first places on the internet where I was downloading a lot of like illegal files. That was the main purpose of Usenet that I had.
I used Kaza, so I downloaded my MP3s.
Oh yeah,
and,
I remember Kaza.
And then it would take an hour, and then my mom would answer the phone, and I'd be like, I'd be disappointed because now I have to wait another hour for the 2 songs I wanted.
My household got cable internet at the advent of Napster. When Napster came out, we were like, dial-up is no longer cutting it for our family. Our download speeds are too low.
you were so I had to like, we went to this people's house. They weren't my friends, but they had cable. They had cable internet.
What? That cough was just so weird.
They had cable internet, and then they were like, I was like, Mom, why is this so fast? Like, can we have this? And then they're like, no. And then like a year later, they were like, we got it. And then my mom was like, this isn't that fast. And I was like, it is. It's a lot faster. Like,
do we think the internet is too fast now, and maybe we should remember that patience is a virtue?
Yeah, slow it way down.
Maybe we can go like we can slow it down, like ask
our faces should be just now appearing on the screen for people. That's what should be
think
happening.
1 month of every year we should go back to dial-up just to keep people humble.
This would be better as a radio show, really.
I don't want to be humble. I want speed.
You want the hubris of technology.
I got
the
gigabit.
unrestrained hubris of technology.
Give me the gigabit, 2 gigabit, 10 gigabit. I want just like instant access to everything.
Well,
all the time.
I mean that may be coming soon. I mean, not to get too much into tech stuff any more than we already have. But
and you think that's not flying too close to the sun?
Yeah, we're not Icarus. We're not internet Icarus. Anyways,
classic Icarus thing to say.
Classic Icarus. That's just like Icarus.
Does my background look blurry, by the way? I think I blurred it.
No, it's not blurry at all. It looks very clear. For some reason, it looks clearer than normal.
It must have been.
Your face is blurry, though. Your whole face and your body is blurry, but your background is crystal clear.
Oh, that's probably the. Yeah, it's probably Skype. I'm just gonna like. You know what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Alex. It's actually the opposite. The background is blurry, but your face is crystal clear.
Good. I'm glad it's.
But wouldn't it be great if it was the opposite? Just think about it for a minute.
It would. I would be blurry, and then like that episode of Black Mirror, it'd just be like blurry and just.
Yeah, you're just a blur. And
I wish I were a blur sometimes. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in like certain situations, like at like a work setting, especially, and just like who's that person? And I don't know, some blurry guy.
Some blurry person. Yeah, we got to fire this guy. Do you have a picture of him? Yeah, right here. Oh, he's just a blur. We're gonna have trouble finding him. Anyways, let's talk about some improv stuff. But let's give shout out to Alex is wearing one of those suits from Scanner Darkly. Adam Basical's in the chat. Mahmood is back. Devon Rossi in the chat. Anthony Coates also joining us today. Nice to see you, Anthony.
Hello.
Check out
Gang's
the show
all here.
Masks,
Everyone.
Masked Off on Friday nights. They do a show, which is pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I wanted to ask you guys some questions about improv and what you're thinking about it so far as like this disconnected world and having only the internet to keep us together. How are you thinking some of these live stream things are going? Like, what is the how do you think they're working? Have you watched anything that's been like, this is improv? Or have you watched any of the stuff that Andy and I have done in previous weeks to see what that's like?
I've seen a handful of streams. I do like the discussion and like when they bring up a lot of like good like in perspectives on improv and how it works for our everyone, especially the different like regions. Like it's different in every region too.
So you mean like
I've done some?
Yeah.
Go on.
No, go ahead. But Devon, you're changing your size of your screen somehow again.
I am not moving or doing anything.
You are doing
so
it.
Darren has had this problem during homerphilia, and I don't know why that is.
I think it's when.
So Darren, if you're not streaming and watching,
he's playing video games right now. I think.
Is he playing the new Doom?
No, lately he's been playing Fortnite.
Oh, he should play the new Doom. That's a good game. That game.
Shout out to Darren, that wet little piece of shit. I have participated in some improv rehearsal.
Devon's cutting out.
And
This
Zoom.
is the problem.
No.
Devon and his dial-up. That's what this is.
Oh no, my 56K modem.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
exposed.
it's betraying you.
Oy
You're
vey.
using your internet wherever you're at. You should complain immediately.
Mm-hmm. Go to
No,
customer
I'm calling Al
attention.
Gore right now.
Good.
Call them, and then tell Al Gore and tell him like stop. Make a third one of those movies because we need another one. So
We need the Return of the Jedi of the Fahrenheit 9/11.
yeah, we need a. He's making one. I'm getting a pandemic version. I'm telling you, he's literally like, meat is a problem,
Well,
and I have the solution.
you have heard of his whole the anti-green climate deal movie that he made. Not too great.
I saw
No.
the first 5 minutes, and it was really weird, and I turned it off.
He's like basically deriding all of this green transitioning as being corporately sponsored and bought out and worse for the environment than sticking with coal, which is just ridiculous.
How that electric car you have? Look what made it. It was a plant that has oil.
Yeah,
and then,
of course it does because it has plastics in it. It's like anybody that's not been paying attention to how technology works will be very upset.
Where does Al Gore fall on the political spectrum? Because sometimes he feels like a centrist, and then sometimes he feels like on his own lateral.
Basically,
I'm gonna go
Nazi.
with centrist. I'm gonna go with centrist.
I'm gonna go with far-right extremist.
Big business environmentalist.
Devon, which one is correct?
Which political belief is correct?
I thought this was a quiz question.
For me, I am a single issue voter, and it should be that you should be allowed to eat both rice and pasta in the same meal. You can have two starches. It's not incorrect. You can put white rice in a bowl of spaghetti, and that's fine.
So a spaghetti sandwich would be acceptable?
Oh, yeah, or a rice sandwich, which I saw Kurt Van Houten eat on The Simpsons one time.
What kind of rice?
Jasmine.
Okay.
Long grain.
All right.
Basmati is not acceptable, Alex. Did you get that?
Spaghetti and rice, to me, that unsettles me. I would not do that. That's not good for me. It's like
glue.
It's like I'm just thinking about it, and it's like I don't know. I'm about to puke.
Shout out to ruminating Chimp. who's watching us from Twitch. Hi, Ruminating X Chimp. Nice to see you.
Hi.
What's going on?
We're talking improv. We're
Ruminating.
talking what has worked, what hasn't worked of the things that you have seen online from our local improv scene out here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm the training center director of the Planet Ant Training Center. We have had near around 100 students. We taught improv, we taught writing, we taught all sorts of stuff. And live and in person is basically how we thrive and stay alive, is face-to-face stuff with our theaters, with our comedy shows, with our improv classes. And we're talking about the recent transitions over to the small screen and how that has worked. What has worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, as far as like some of these live streams that you've seen from us or from other theaters or from other places online. Basically, so far we've gotten that spaghetti and rice is a perfectly acceptable meal to have if you want. Or a rice sandwich or a spaghetti sandwich is perfectly fine.
I have participated in some improv rehearsals over Discord and Skype and Zoom, and I have found that short form has been easier to do because the rules are more rigid and there is a little less talking over each other.
Yeah, definitely.
A little more segmented. Long form, you just lose so much timing in trying not to talk over each other.
Yep. The timing is definitely the issue. It's really tough.
Yeah, I would say so myself. Long form is I've done long form improv online in like the Monday night jams, and yeah, I try to approach it from like it's a real conversation almost. Like I know I've heard like acting in improv should be more emphasized, and I think that's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the transition is going to look like now that we are allowed to go back into smaller groups but socially distant. Because if we could be in a position where we could be near each other but still 6 feet apart, even if we just had one audio source, that would change the timing of this so dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the thing that partially is what this is what's going on right now too, is that the lawmakers, some of them are being pressured to say that it's time to go back.
Yeah.
But in reality, the cases are steadily climbing still.
Yeah.
We don't have any slowdown yet. Science is saying it would be an extremely bad idea to open this back up, and law and citizens, I mean, we're sick of it. We're all sick of it, of course. But I heard this lady say, like, we've done the hand washing thing. We stayed at home. We did our thing. Thanks, Karen. We did all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. So we're done with it, and it's time to go back to normal. Like, they get to decide somehow, or they get to make that call. Like, they are not understanding what is actually happening,
That's, I feel like I work at a place where, they're just like, all right, let's start everything up. Get everyone back on site now. Like, we gotta do, work now. And I'm like, I don't know. And also, about improv, when people when people can go back in, I to me, it could be used, the distancing thing could be used in a game, use it for
sure,
to make fun. I don't know.
No, I agree that there's definitely a thing to be said about leaning into it, making it work for you, and I think that's kind of a big part of what improv does naturally is leans into any situation, makes it work regardless, So I think that's kind of something that we've been trying to do with the live stream stuff, is try to make it work for us despite the challenges that we have, So as far as what's been working, short form is definitely a lot easier to make work because of the lack of just free formness to it. The fact that you can say or do anything. Devon's holding his face like that. Alex, can you see his face there?
I do, yeah. I like Devon is asleep. It's okay because it's a very people are more tired, I think, now.
Oh, he woke up. He's back.
Oh, good. How was your nap, by the way?
It was splendid.
Can you make your head a little bit bigger again, please?
Yeah, is there any way? I don't understand how it does that, but I like it when it does it.
It's fun chaos. And I mean, I thought Alex was going to be adding more chaos, but it turns out, Devon, you're the one adding more chaos.
As someone addicted to chaos, I'm here to bring it.
I thrive on entropy.
I also am, I could be more chaotic. Like, I could turn off the light here I have.
Ooh.
Like, you can't see me well now. It's
we
like,
can still see you really well.
Okay.
I would like if both of these walls behind me just fell down and it was revealed I'm like in a government lab right now.
Wow.
Devon's been a government experiment the whole time.
Got another chair.
How many cups is Alex drinking out of? Fun question.
Just two.
Just
two. I just have my tea and then my water.
That was for JR, who's watching on Periscope and on Twitch, apparently.
Wow, JR, I know JR is he's technologically adept. And I wish I could learn from him about technology, because I'm not, not me. So.
Oh, Darren's trying to tell you how to fix it in the chat there, Devon. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, that's what I was talking about. He's solved this before. I don't know if this is on my end, though.
It seems like Darren has told you this before, and he, it seems like you're
I don't think it's on my end that I can fix it, though.
Oh, is he saying...
I bet you, yeah.
He does this in Homerphilia, too. Yeah, see, he's saying it like it's your fault. That's how I'm interpreting
I think it's got to be on the computer.
It's got to be on the computer.
Like on my computer's end of it, because I am not on the same Wi-Fi network I traditionally am. So it is got to be on this computer's end.
Well, it's fine for today. We'll embrace the chaos.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm surrounded by it every day, so
I thrive in it.
Yeah.
JR, it doesn't matter if it's locked or not. It still changes sizes. Here, I'll lock it right now, and we'll give it as an experiment.
I'm actually unaware of what's been going on this whole time because I just see like a little.
Do you mean on the show or in life?
I could say both, right? But Devon's thing, yeah, also. I don't know. I feel like maybe I just forgot which is which in improv, but I feel like I've been the long form. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just unaware sometimes, but yeah, I'll do a long. If we interrupt each other, we can just incorporate it into the scene and just make it work on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
I would like if we could get all of our faces bouncing around the screen like a DVD menu. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, we could definitely.
Or we hope it hits the corner eventually.
I'll just have to do it manually, I think. I'll have to do it really slow and manually with every frame. Oh, there we go. Yeah, JRC, it was locked, and he changed sizes anyway, because that's the kind of guy Devon is.
Just kind of guy I am out here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Nice headset, by the way. I like it. It's official.
Thank you. Thank you. I got it from a former employer, so shout out to them.
Okay.
How nice.
But did you want to shout out their name at all, or just shout out
the I didn't.
Former employer? All right, shout out to Devon's former employer. Who knows? In bandwidth set to lowest on OBI NDI setting. Guys, I'm not going to do any more stuff like that right now.
Oh, good.
I'm not worried about it. For the next show, sure. But for this one, not so much. We're going to embrace it. We're going to have fun.
Keep it interesting. Keep it interesting, I say. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. What is the best thing about online improv that you've seen so far? Anything?
I think Devon, were you gonna?
No, go ahead.
I see. It is hard. It really is. So yeah, for me, it's it is just the awkwardness of you can tell they're the awkwardness is they're not used to being in separate locations and just seeing how people are interacting and all right, let's do the thing, and then you look at they do this or they are looking away maybe because it's hard to look at the webcam and then at people. I'm getting used to it, but it's it's hard.
I find that trying to put whatever I'm watching on the stream, if I'm watching the stream, I try to put it near on the screen where where it looks good for me to be looking. Like right now, I have our own stream like right near the webcam, so I can just look at us and talk right to us, so that it kind of feels like, oh, we're all talking together and not like completely disconnected.
I got this webcam right here. From, like,
is that what your webcam is? Don't look at it with your eyes. Definitely only poke at it with your finger.
Yeah,
I do enjoy that online improv is continuing the historic and storied tradition of people being about 2 feet apart doing talking heads.
Yeah, it's pretty much grown into just that. Right.
So I'm continuing to do what I have always done, which is stand at about a 45-degree angle from one other person and do about 2-minute scenes just standing there, no object work.
Well, it's good that you're at a 45-degree angle, though, because as we all know, we have to cheat out.
You gotta do like I think you have to do it quick, right? You have to do it like, all right, let's do it. I'm like fishing now. All right. It's like, why not?
Let's do some fishing scenes sometimes, Alex. That sounds fun. You know, your headphone wire is blurry. Did you intend for that to happen?
This is it's like one of those like braided ropes. I think
is it blurry in real life though?
Let me see. It might be. It's a little blurry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see any of the stuff that Andy and I were trying out with the cutout mouths?
I did see a little bit of that.
Stuff like that. How did you feel like that worked for you guys?
I missed it, unfortunately. I've had a few things come up.
All right. Maybe we'll give it a shot today. Were they with Devon's former employer that doesn't want to be named?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Okay. All right.
They're all the same to me anyway, all these employers, so... Anyone watching, hi.
Darren's asking a good question. Shout out to Darren Shelton and his gaming channel. Get on it now before it blows up. Playing Fortnite right now, so check it out. How can you show rather than say in online improv? You're far more limited in what nonverbal things you can do. Any thoughts? So where's the nonverbal stuff fall in an online improv show?
I would be curious. I know it is cheating, but I mean, we've played things like Wigprov before, right? Where you have access to some resources. Yeah. I've seen a lot of folks using green screen backgrounds in their streams, and it would be fun to use location backgrounds in sets. You know, if you're going to say we're at an airport, let's throw an airport background.
Yeah.
Like a Western town. Yeah. Cowboys, you know?
Western bound cowboys. So I always do all of my nonverbal stuff through wigs. This is how I'm feeling about you. Let me put on my mad at you wig. And that's the rest of the scene.
If we aren't allowed to play in the space, you know, if we aren't allowed to like create environments, it does not feel like cheating to do an environment.
Yeah.
Do something like green screen backgrounds.
Maybe I'll get a green screen. Amazon has them or whatever, other stores, you know, just like a giant thing that I can put behind here.
You can get a pull down one that hooks into your ceiling. It's like about $120, and you can get it so you can just pull down the green screen and then you're immediately in whatever location.
I can make it
sure
like
it's
a
lit
space.
really well though. Huh?
I can put it space or I don't know, something else. Like at work, my boss had like the ocean behind them, and I thought that was funny because they're just like they look like they're floating in the sea, which I think they're like lost at sea. And then but yeah, I could do that, and yeah, why not?
Why not?
I don't know. Why not?
It's about time.
I don't know. It's so much. There's so much
time for you to ascend to green screen, Alex. No longer will you have just a blurry, boring background.
Yeah.
You will be in space or in the ocean.
I could put a giant like I don't know what's just like maybe like a giant like spaghetti or something or like
one giant.
Now we are
spaghetti.
speaking my language.
Yeah.
Oh, Devon, you're still here.
A big bowl or one long noodle.
You turned into a little sliver.
I want just a bunch of just spaghetti, just like a bunch of it.
All right, more than one spaghetti. Giant spaghetti background. I think that sounds delightful, Alex.
Yeah,
I would play a short form game where you have one person hosting, two people doing a scene on green screen. And the person hosting can change the background arbitrarily at any time, and the characters playing the same characters have to stay in the scene and justify the changes.
That's a good idea. That's really smart because
that would be a fun game.
It forces you to like adapt to like what's behind you.
That would be a blast.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play that. I would do that. I would be the I would improv in there, improv or play or interact. Everyone has a different way of saying it. I know Quentin Hicks. He says play.
Yeah.
Like some people say improv. Some people say let's do the scene. So.
Well, I mean, all of those work as far as I'm concerned. None of them are really that different from each other, you know.
I will tell you, folks outside of improv who hear the term play find it very unsettling and do not like it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, me and Andy played a scene last night. They just do not like hearing that word used in that way. It sounds very strange to the unimproviser ear.
What do they think about like when jazz musicians are like, yeah, we played that set, and you know.
I think the set is fine, but I think when you're saying, "Oh, we played together," it just sounds so like I played with Andy yesterday. Is something you would say as an improviser that sounds eerie to people outside of it.
I think I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get up there and do the scene, or I'm gonna play the scene, or I'm gonna do the scene. Here's this thing I have, by the way.
Here's this thing I have, by the way. Yeah. Alex, I'm going to give you your dream of playing with a giant spaghetti background for a little bit and just see how it goes. Okay.
Let's see. I'm curious.
And begin.
That's a good meatball.
Now, Mike, is this digital, or did you go to his house and spread a bunch of spaghetti around his room?
Yes.
That would be, it'd probably be better. Why not? I keep saying why not, but whatever. Because
is it feeling lonely over there, Alex, by yourself in the spaghetti room?
Yeah, it's a little lonely. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you don't sound that lonely.
Nice
Well, I guess because we're talking to you right now, so.
I don't have to worry about my mom sent me a vacuum though. I got a vacuum from her.
Well, that's
so
nice.
You can clean up the spaghetti very easily.
Yeah, I can vacuum it all up, and then it slurps it all up.
It slurps.
Because vacuums get hungry too.
Yeah, they do. They need nourishment, or they just die. So.
The word slurp is just disturbing to me.
But you threw a couple E's on the end of it, and now we're talking about an icy beverage anyone can enjoy. I've had a Slurpee once, and I'm just like, I'm good. So. I had a craving for one for the first time in many years recently, and I did. Just out of nowhere, like late at night, I wanted a Slurpee.
Did you get one?
Welcome to my life. That's like every day for me. Like,
welcome to my life.
I want to drink this, and it's like it drives me nuts. Just like, can I just like eat the same thing every day and just
you can
fine?
Fuel.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Mm-hmm. Isn't that the one? Or there's another one too. Soylent. The shake that you can eat every day. That's the exact same meal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen those. Those look very clean. There's a clean logo.
Yeah, it's very clean. You're basically just drinking this like slurry of amino acids and vitamins and protein and stuff.
One of my favorite Simpsons lines is when Lisa unwittingly helps Burns create a big fish slurry factory, and he offers her a spoonful. He goes, a spoonful of slurry will cure what ails you.
Oh, God.
And I think about that a lot. Anytime something ails me, I think a spoonful of slurry will cure this.
Thank you, Von Wenk, by the way. My background does look interesting, considering it's out of focus. Thank you.
JR is talking about setting up a show that he's doing. That sounds interesting.
JR is back on Twitter, guys. After a brief
is he?
not being allowed to be, he is back.
Good.
So go ahead and follow him. I want to
Gator
plug
Boys
his
are
Twitter.
back.
Good. I'm glad.
After all the
I actually did
controversy?
notice. I haven't been on Twitter that long, as much lately, but I did notice that JR was missing. I was like, did he where did he go? I'm like,
JR is
Boys
back big time now, guys.
2020? Is that what we're talking about?
What's up?
Gator Boys 2020?
JR is on Twitter as JR Alamood again.
Yeah, but I mean, he was a big proponent of Gator Boys. I don't know if you remember that, Devon.
Yeah.
JR. Wait, JR saying I'm bored. No, actually, I just decided to I decided to schedule back-to-back things, and this is the third thing. Back-to-back.
This is Alex being burnt out. This is what you're seeing.
Yeah,
right now.
that's all. It's just I was wearing a thing earlier, and it was really hot, and then I turned on the AC, and then it's much cooler now.
This sounds like a monologue for a spaghetti background.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I know what I'm gonna be cooking after this. I know what I'm gonna be making. Yeah, I got frozen spaghetti. I can just heat up, and then it's ready.
Ready spaghetti, as one would say.
Yeah, I don't need to.
Stuff like that I was gonna be ready for just to take me and Devon out of the frame and have Alex just give a spaghetti monologue. But now the moment has passed, and it's just not. It wouldn't be as great.
I can send a picture, and I'll post a picture of my spaghetti later if I eat it or cook it.
That sounds great. Make sure the camera is as close to the spaghetti as possible. Is a good photography tip.
It's probably gonna be fettuccine. So
Alfredo or
Alfredo. Yeah, I'll heat it up, and then I'll put a little more sauce I have on it, and then I might put this, maybe a little bacon ranch I have.
Okay, all
just
right.
to give it a little bacony taste.
A little bacony taste, yeah.
And I don't know.
Buttermilk ranch.
No, I don't need that. I'm good.
Wait, I thought you said you were gonna put ranch on it though.
Let's go have the little bacon bits. So
you could just get bacon bits by themselves.
Well, I forgot, so I got the ranch with the bacon bits, and then I never got the bacon bits.
The only way you can eat bacon now is through a ranch bottle.
Yeah, why not? I'm a Midwest person, so that's what we do. We just eat ranch everywhere.
I like fettuccine Alfredo, but sometimes the dairy does not agree with me. That's a lot of heavy cream. The taste of it is delicious.
Me too. I'm miserable. And
I will power through it though and eat it. I will give myself a stomach
delightful. It is delightful.
I got Tums. I take Tums.
God, that's not a good way to treat your stomach though.
Well, I rarely take it now. I used to be all the time, but I would take 6 of these sometimes at a time. It'd be that's too much, so I stopped.
If Mike just shrunk his and Devon's windows, would the sound remain unchanged?
I would like it if the window got smaller, my voice also got higher like a mouse.
I'm not sure if you understand how the whole thing works, Von Wank, but the size of the windows does not affect the sound at all.
I do. I appreciate the feedback. I think, though, it's good to know. Yeah. I don't think it does, though. Yeah,
I mean, I can try it. Alex, I'm going to shrink your window size, and let's see if it affects the sound of your voice and how it sounds. Are you ready?
Awesome. I can't wait. I got my Blue Yeti ready.
You got that Blue Yeti microphone?
Yeah.
Yeti ready spaghetti. 3 words that rhyme.
All right, here we go. Let's see if it changes, Alex.
Hello? 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 Am I changed? Is my voice changing? Is it different? I bought this webcam with the Yeti mic. I got it for $100. This Logitech webcam and this mic together. It's a good deal. Is my voice different? Do I sound different?
Okay, now you're back. I don't think that he sounded any different, Devon. Did you detect anything?
No, not super different. You want to try it with me and see if that works? See if it changes at all?
I'm really curious.
Just tell me when you're making it smaller.
Hold on 1 second. You can see it on the screen, the sharing, the shared screen here. Sorry, I just gotta get our cameras here ready to change size on Devon. Do I have Devon?
My shared screen doesn't work anymore. I just see you guys.
I just have a a little Devon screen, and then like a big Devon screen, and then like Mike's big screen.
I think it stopped the sharing because of the way I answered the last phone call, but there you go. There's the sharing. Oh, now Devon turned into a tiny sliver of camera. That was not my doing.
Well, now
that changed it. Wait, listen.
I see it now.
Oh boy!
Do you hear that, Alex?
Look at that.
I'm so little.
I do.
I heard Devon. Devon, are you okay? Are you gonna?
I'm just a tiny little guy now. Oh, I'm so small.
I don't. Make sure you warn me because I might accidentally step on you.
Please be careful. I'm like the thickness of a little spaghetti noodle now.
I don't have like good spatial awareness, so you might die. I'm sorry. You might be.
Oh no! Please don't step on me, Mr. Alex. I'm just a sliver of a person.
You know what? I see this pasta now, and I didn't see it before. But I was like, I remember you told me you changed it. I was like, I'll just roll with this. You know, this is now I see it.
Alex has been living in a bowl of spaghetti for minutes and minutes.
Wow, that spaghetti! I'm like really hungry. Like that looks good. Maybe I'll risk it and order this.
Please don't eat the sliver of screen that I'm on, Alex.
He doesn't have good spatial awareness. He might accidentally eat you.
All right, I'm just gonna back up for a second. I'm gonna back up.
Oh boy, whew, that was close.
Okay.
God, it seems like me sharing my screen with you, Devon, somehow made the problem much worse. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a bad idea, I think.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Mike, am I gonna be stuck like this forever?
I hope not. I don't know any doctors though, so I don't know how I could help you.
I'm Paper Mario now.
You sound like you sound like Mickey Mouse too a little. Actually, I shouldn't say that word on here. I mean mouse.
Goofy.
Mouse.
Donald.
Don't mess with Disney. They're scary people.
No, they are definitely scary people.
Yeah.
And they are a corporation, but they're a scary corporation. People are a corporation. Corporations are people. What's going on, Alex? Alex, tell me a story.
Okay, so this happened. Let's say, yeah, why not? So I was, so earlier today. I decided to go to sleep last night and then wake up at 1-ish in the morning. So then I decided not to go back to sleep until 4:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And then I woke up at 8:30 in the morning after I slept for a few hours. And then I decided, all right, I feel fine. I'm not tired at all. This is great. And then I played video games for a bit. And then
what did you play? It's very important. What video game did you play?
I played the new Doom.
Oh, that's why you were saying it was so great.
It is. It's really good. It's like, you know, and then I played for a bit, and then I recorded a bunch of video of it.
Of you playing Doom Eternal?
Yeah, just a screen capture of it. Yeah.
Okay.
On my PS4, and then after that, I was like, oh, I should like do some like work. Like I need to like film some stuff for this the bits that the Go Comedy's doing, and then.
Oh right, yeah.
And then I did that, and then after that, yeah, Doom Eternal. That's the game.
Are you guys familiar with Chex Quest?
Chex Quest? I have some Chex cereal. I bought some blueberry.
Chex cereal released a game, a PC game, on a disc that came with boxes of Chex cereal, and it was just a reskinned level from the game Doom, but you were just a big piece of Chex cereal running around shooting people.
Wow.
It was. I loved it so much as a kid, and it was not until I was like 19 years old that someone was like, yeah, dude, that's just Doom. And I was like, oh man, it is just Doom.
Yeah, you can remod it to anything.
Apparently, according to the Chex website, oh, Devon got disconnected. But hopefully Devon's hearing this because according to the Chex website, Chex Quest is back. And it's still free. But it also is available with multiplayer. So, Devon, I don't know did you hear any of that?
Is it updated with 3D or like they updated
there's a video of it. Let's see. I'm going to look at the video for a second.
I feel like
it does look like it's been remastered.
Oh, okay. It's been remastered. Okay, so they like.
So,
to make it. It's even more sharper quality.
Anybody that has a computer, we should get a giant multiplayer match of Chex Quest down to happen.
I am so in for that.
I wanna do that actually because I you know what? Now I want cereal. Now I want that cereal. I bought that cereal.
Do you just
now I
want any food that's mentioned?
Yeah, I think so. I have a problem. I do. But
What's
it's like
the problem? Do you think is being a hungry human being?
Hungry.
Yeah, that's it. Hungry human being. Yeah, I'm always hungry. There we go. Well,
I did go to the doctor recently, and he diagnosed me as being a big hungry boy.
Really?
And he said the only medicine is to have a big old bowl of spaghetti later.
Really? Did it work?
Yeah.
I wasn't hungry anymore, but
That's
came
really
back
good.
later. So
I'm gonna try that treatment on myself, and I'll let you know.
You can get it over the counter. It's great.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, wow. A big bowl.
DC spaghetti.
Is it? I like a drier spaghetti. Can it be a dry spaghetti? I don't like a wet spaghetti.
Like a drier spaghetti. What?
Yeah.
Spaghetti that's been made in a dryer. Spaghetti that's super
I
devoid
like
of liquid.
It
dries out your mouth when you eat it.
Basically, less sauce. I don't like as much sauce actually.
Okay.
I like less sauce, and then it tastes better to me. Then I can put a bunch of Parmesan on it or something.
Try not to take this the wrong way, Alex, but when you described your fettuccine Alfredo that you were going to be making, it sounded very sauce heavy. It sounded super wet. It sounded like
that was a saucy dish.
Sloppy, wet, slurpy Alfredo.
It was a bit misleading on my part. I do apologize.
Good. Good.
Apology accepted.
No, thank you, Devon. I'm glad that I heard that from you as well as Mike. And you know what? I guess, you know what? If it's saucy, I'll maybe eat it. I will, but I prefer it dry. I prefer the drier pasta.
Dry pasta.
I tell them at the pasta store I go to sometimes. I would tell them, just be like, "Oh, keep a little less, less scoop of pasta." And they'd be like, "Okay, we can do that." And I'd be like, "Great, that's cool."
I think the next time I go out to eat, I'm just gonna ask them to dry the pasta off before they serve it.
Yeah. Give it
with a hairdryer.
And napkins too. Probably just dab it with the napkins a lot.
That's a good idea. I do that with I've done that with pizza.
Out, like that, maybe.
I often think about the restaurant, which I've never been to, but I laugh at the name all the time, Spaghetti Warehouse.
Yeah.
They are in Ohio and New York.
This doesn't sound great.
If you go to meatballs.com, it links to their website. They own the domain name meatballs.com.
They own meatballs.com.
Spaghetti Warehouse.
The warehouses are usually dirty, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How weird is that for a name?
I used to go to this place. It's called I think it's a weird name too. Piatta Italian Street Food. It's just a long name. It's it's just just wait in line and you get your pasta.
I like Spaghetti Warehouse because it implies that there are other food warehouses you can go to.
Spaghetti Warehouse, there's another facility, there's there's more than one warehouse.
Well, I know there is a cheesecake factory, Devon. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I like co-opting industrialized language for food service.
Not just that, they Buddy's Pizza. There's one near me now. They opened, and it's an industrial.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but why? How? There's no industrial name with Buddy's Pizza.
Yeah, but the theme of every place now is industrial. You go in and just
it is aesthetically industrial in every new restaurant. I agree with you.
Yeah, it's partially put together or super industrial. It's really hard to tell what the hell's going on sometimes.
I would go to a place called the Ice Cream Hangar, and it's a plane
an
hangar.
I think that's a fantastic idea. The ice cream hangar. Flying in 2 scoops of happiness.
Which hangar? Is it an airport hangar? Is the ice cream airport?
It's Area 51.
Oh, ice cream Area 51 area.
Ice cream Area 51.
What about frozen yogurt?
That's just the name of it is Ice Cream Area 51.
Yeah. ice cream Area 51, and then you go in and it's just all all the ice cream is green or red or
like
aliens.
Crazy colors, green or red. Are you saying there's this connection between Christmas and aliens, Alex?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen the the
Santa Claus
Santa versus the Martians.
Yeah.
It's like a historical document. I'm sure they just said it was
Mm-hmm.
I think if aliens did have any ice cream, it would be Dippin' Dots, right?
Ooh, yeah, it is the ice cream of the future for sure.
I did like I love it. You just you open it up and it's like little tiny ice creams. Just like
so.
Do they serve Dippin' Dots around here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have them at movie theaters and those kiosks and stuff like that at malls.
It's like a dry ice cream.
It's
That's
you would love
that is very
Alex.
In your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Very dry. What about water though? When you drink water, you can't have that dry.
I like my water chilled,
Not cold.
I like it chilled, and then
Okay.
I like it
How about
room
this?
temperature.
Okay.
We do a bowl of spaghetti noodles, and we do cover that with some Dippin' Dots, and we've got a dry plate of ice cream spaghetti right there.
Oh wow, that will make a nice like a nice sweet savory treat.
Sweet savory treat.
Yeah.
And I would call it Dippin' Dostas. Dippin' Dots.
I would suggest meatballs, and then fill the meatballs with like peanut butter.
Or like
I would eat
super
that.
dry. How about
Yeah.
that peanut butter powder so it's more dry?
Yeah, like put a peanut butter powder on there.
I've recently pivoted to powdered peanut butter, and I enjoy it very much.
I like it a lot for my smoothies. Can't
That's
say
what
I
I'm
love
using
it
it
on
for,
a
too.
sandwich, Devon. Can't say it would be good on a sandwich though.
Now, it's good in Greek yogurt if you just need a
Ooh.
little bit of you want to flavor up maybe a plain Greek yogurt.
Yeah, I
Wow,
mean, I
I
use
didn't
yogurt in my
even-
smoothies, so I
I
understand
didn't-
that.
Can't believe it, all these things I'm not doing with food. God.
That's a great food blog name, Alex.
Like
if you want to
I
start.
eat Chinese pork buns from Trader Joe's now. Like I eat those a lot.
Ooh,
Those are
And then
I
I
like pork buns.
I take those. I heat them up in the microwave, and then they don't taste that different than the stove. And then I have a bottle, like a squeeze butter, because it's just easier to use.
squeeze butter.
And then-
Yep.
And I squeeze it over the Chinese pork buns, and then I cook a partha, like a piece of partha bread.
Uh-huh.
And I take that, and I just put it on top of the Chinese pork buns, and it melts the butter in there too. Like
So it's like a bread
That sounds
butter
delicious.
sandwich
Yeah.
with a little bit of
It's-
pork in it.
can make it 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to make
You know,
from
I'm,
frozen.
in that same vein, I've been getting into kind of taking the Maruchan ramen, throwing the flavor packet out, and just using a little bit of bouillon, a little bit of soy, a little bit of mirin, a little bit of garlic and onion, some sesame oil, like a bunch of little stuff.
Sometimes I'll throw a fried egg on that bad boy.
Hell yeah!
Oh wow.
Hell yeah!
I got. Well, you know what? I should probably no. Wait, those eggs are bad. They never used them.
Those
Because-
eggs are bad. I've never used them.
I gotta like just when I buy it, just use it, and that's why I don't cook. So maybe that's why. Yeah.
Well, that we're kind of rolling into the last couple minutes of the show. Any
Oh,
other
wow.
final thoughts to add about improv and
All
the way
right.
it's working or not working for you on the internets? Final thought from Devon.
I think the best way to do this internet improv is, I think, helpful to play with people you've played with before. If you already have an established rhythm and rapport, I feel like you spend less time talking over each other.
Yeah. I see it a little differently. Like I played with people online that I've never met. And I like the mix of people I know and then people I've never met. Like that was fun, and you could tell they were maybe new to this, and that was fun. You could like interact with them, and they were it was a nice thing, I thought. And yeah, it was cool. And then also you get to know. Yeah, it's weird. It's you've never seen these people in real life, and then you're seeing them in a video.
Yeah.
I would like to try that. I haven't done that yet, and that does sound fun when you put it like that, because you can meet people anywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Ellen
for sure.
is still hosting. I think she took this last week off, but she's hosting the Ant Jam.
That's
on Monday
that's where I
nights
did
on the
it.
YouTube
That's,
channel.
I've been doing it from the Jam.
Stay
it's
active
good.
in our training center Facebook page, and we'll always have updates for you guys on what's going on in our streams and so on and so forth. But that's all the time that we have for today. Next week, I'm having a special guest, Margaret Edwartowski, founder of the home team, godmother of Detroit Improv, and all-around great person, will be joining us on the show. And I believe Andy will be back as well. But that's all.
She's gonna have a tough time following this, but if anyone can do it, it's Margaret.
This was one of the top, I think, right? Or one of the bottom.
I think
it could
the
be
top, not the bottom at all, but the top for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the. Also, the Ant Jams have been a lot of fun. I think like Ellen does a great job of hosting those and like organizing them, and
that's great. All right, we're out, guys. So say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
See y'all. Godspeed.
See you next week.
Have a good life, everybody. Try.
Have a good life.
Or not. It doesn't matter really.
Yeah, don't tell people what to do. They don't have to have a good life.
I don't want no policing. No policing.
No gatekeeping. There will be no gatekeeping.